So how's your opinion on Cold War Zombies?
It's the only properly good game mode in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiplayer is good because of the gameplay, I guess, but it's the same fucking COD multiplayer that's existed since the dawn of time, like.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff like Prop Hunt, though, and that's always welcome, because that's always fun, like. But the campaign is laughably bad.
Have you played through the entire campaign?
No, I played like 4 missions and was like, nah, this is everything I hate about COD campaigns, but amped up to 11.
It sort of gets good at the end. Like, you can fucking try to spoil it because you probably don't give a shit about it.
I don't care what the ending is, but I might play through it if the ending is good enough.
But the thing, yeah, you can fucking like defect. Like, you can betray everyone. You can go back to the Russians. You can kill everyone, including Woods and Mason.
Okay.
Because in the quote-unquote good ending, you die, right? Anyway.
Okay.
What do you not like about it? Do you not like how it's just America?
Yeah, it's so overblown and stupid. It's just for
Well, Dara.
yeah, that's the target audience in America, and I get that, but like, it's just so.
No, it's the Cold War.
Well, they already did a Cold War one. The first Black Ops game was Cold War, and they did that better because it's the whole MK Ultra shit and all in that one. Like, the dialogue is so corny and poorly written as well at times. It's like a Michael Bay film.
I'm trying to think of other campaigns that were good.
The
Black Ops 2 was good.
Oh no,
Black Ops 2
yeah, the first 2 Black Ops games, the 3 Modern Warfare games. I want to replay Black Ops 3, but I don't at the same time. Because everyone says it's the best COD campaign. And it's like, no, I didn't think this was the best one at all. Infinite Warfare had a good one, because there was interesting stuff going on with like a hit list that you had to take down all the commanders separately, and it was optional whether you actually killed all the bad guys.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's in Cold War as well. You can do that in Cold War.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Black Ops 2's one was good.
I liked the multiple choice endings thing. That was good, but Black Ops 3 suffers from that because it's like it's not a direct sequel to it because of how there's multiple choice endings. I think they've put way more effort into the zombie storyline at this point, though.
If more effort means come up with ways to make things make sense.
Yeah, that's true.
And even still, it doesn't.
That's where Black Ops 4 is, though. If you finish it at Black Ops 3, it makes sense, and it's perfect.
Look at the story of just Treyarch zombies and then Advanced Warfare zombies. It's just
yeah, but Advanced Warfare zombies only got 1 game though as well. That's the other side of Advanced Warfare zombies. It didn't have like the opportunity to get really fucking convoluted and complicated.
Yeah, but Black Ops 3 managed to make that shit worse in 1 game. But I'm talking like how there's like all different dimensions.
Oh yeah, yeah. The alternate timelines and how there's 2 Richtophens and 2 Tachios and everything like that.
Yeah.
As soon as you bring in the Shadow Man, it's like, fuck me. There's way too much there.
What was Infinite Warfare's one again? It was just like they got sucked into movies and that was it.
Zombies, yeah. Advanced Warfare is the only one that connected the main campaign to the story, unless you want to come up with the Black Ops 3 theory of every part of it is a simulation.
Wait, so you think Zombies was a simulation?
I think there's a theory that you could go on that's like, or you can say alternate universes or whatever the fuck, because Black Ops 3 Zombies introduces that.
I say that's what I'd say it is.
But I think it's more plausible for if you want to connect campaign and multiplayer, because it's the DNI stuff and all with like the AI and the shit like that. Then you can connect the multiplayer and the campaign as the same story, because the multiplayer is actually like just a simulation.
No, multiplayer is just a simulation. That's confirmed, I think.
Alright. The thing about Black Ops 3 is it's not even like they still have the names of the 2 factions from Black Ops 2. Despite the fact none of those factions show up in the campaign.
There was more than 2 factions in Black Ops 2.
In Black Ops 3 though, it's only 2 factions. It's the fucking...
Black Ops and something... I don't know.
I want to say SDF, but those are the guys from Infinite Warfare. I found Ghosts, the only thing I don't like about that campaign, because I actually do like the Ghost campaign, other than maybe some of the gameplay mechanics. They managed to do a thing, right, where it's the bad guys are the South Americans, and they form a big coalition thing. Yes, nothing changes with the Americans, despite the fact, like, they detonate multiple bombs, and like there's the whole no man's land thing in Ghosts. The US like military is still the exact same, and I think that game would have been just that much better if it was like the rebels or whatever. They're a small group,
Yeah.
and it's just the Ghosts, or if the game focused more on stealth, because it's the least stealthy COD game, and it's the one that's advertised as the most stealthy one.
Bro, you want a grappling hook and no one saw you on the side of a building, bro. Bro, you're sneaking around.
There's that one mission where you do that. Then there's the mission where you're in the jungle. The fucking World War II campaign. Everyone forgets about that, and that's the best campaign.
I don't know. There's just something about the World War II campaign that I just didn't like. There's something about it. It's just also one of them things where it's like, I don't give a shit about it.
Yeah.
It's a Call of Duty game that came out like 4 years ago, and I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah,
other
a lot
than
of people
all
don't.
World War
That's
II.
the thing, though. That's the one that's always forgotten about. Even when we were saying the different ones, listen, true, we didn't even mention it, and it's not a bad game at all.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot fucking Call of Duty World War II even existed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone always forgets it, man. It's because fucking Battlefield 1 came out at the same time, I'd say.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely. Also, multiplayer in World War II is sucked.
Yeah, but
Like, the
that's
guns
just,
didn't
yeah.
feel good. The maps were absolute shit.
A lot of
They're
the
all-
maps were fairly bad. There was like one or two
Yeah.
ones that were exceptions, but the majority of them were shit.
I gonna be honest, I probably can't list you one fucking map from World War II.
I couldn't give you a name, but I could give you like, I remember there was one in the trenches, and it was like a small one, and that was good. But there was the game mode where it was war, and it was the different steps and objectives you had to do, and like there
Yeah.
was one where you would storm the beaches of Normandy, and it was D-Day, and that was cool.
There's
Everyone
one
just
thing
forgets
that
about
I
it.
fucking hate about that though, is that it wasn't a fucking like 9v9 mode war.
Oh shit, you're right. It was only 2 teams of 6.
Yeah, that's why I felt shit. It felt like there was no one there.
I could have
If
sworn
it
there
was
was more than
bigger,
that.
if it was 9v9, it would be pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, or you did a Battlefront thing of like 2 teams of 20 even.
The biggest sort of a stand that I had with a video game was like with Overwatch. I think I had almost 700 or 800 hours on that thing. But that's just because when I played that game, I stopped playing it like completely altogether. I don't want to come back to it because I noticed that I wasn't really playing it for fun. I was just had to be on it to keep my fucking rank because they added this stupid thing where if you don't play at least 6 times or 7 times a week, you're gonna start decaying. Like they added level decay.
They put that on Mortal Kombat Online now. It's like if you go 2 days without playing ranked online, you go down as well. You
Yeah,
lose
so
your
to a
points.
point, the video game stopped becoming a video game and became a
Yeah.
fucking chore, or I'm not even going to call it a job, but for some
Task
people
that
it would
you
be a
have to
job.
do. It's not fun. It's just
Yeah.
shit you do.
Yeah, and I was really fucking high. Well, to me, it was fucking high. I was in Masters. That's like 10% or whatever of the gameplay people, and it was fucking, man. Like, when I played it, like, there were some games where I had, like, the most fun I've ever had with a video game, right? Just because cooperating with a team of, like, I think, what was it, 6 competent players, there was just something special about it. Where everyone is coordinating properly and you're all trying to do this thing, trying to get this cart, and you're just coming up with, like, strategies, and in between games you're just thinking of how to avoid that one fucking player on the other team that's doing something that's completely messing you up. And when you get over that, like when you surpass whatever they're trying to do, there's something about it.
I didn't hate Overwatch either. I liked the art style. I liked a load of stuff about it. I think I just stopped playing it because I played too much of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was too much of it for me. It was just the competitiveness of it.
Yeah, that was.
Oh
it
yeah, no,
for
that's
me.
that's the other thing about it.
Yeah.
Like, cause I remember we'd go on ranked, and I remember the people who we'd be playing with, cause it was our friends in primary school. It'd be like, you have to be the tank, you have to be the support. Like, you can't have fun with this.
Yeah.
It has to be a thing you have to win.
See,
you can't just take the
You
piss.
can't just free roam with your own guy.
Yeah.
See, that's what they thought because they weren't very good players. Overwatch is more versatile than you think. They just weren't good at the game.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
true.
you can work around someone wanting to play 3 DPS. You just have you can work around it. Okay, we'll have one healer and 1 tank. But
Yeah.
now they added like this I think what's called this role queue in now, so you can play whatever you want really.
Oh shit! They've like the TF2 thing of like you can have 6 characters at the one thing on the one team?
No. They added a role queue where it's where you pick your class and you're locked into that class for the whole game.
Oh, alright.
Oh. What the
But
fuck?
that's only in competitive.
Okay.
Oh. But still, like, what if like someone's playing a hero on the other team and you need a counter? Like,
Exactly.
You
But
can't
then,
just
then you
change.
then you use like a tank counter or whatever, like or an attack counter, because they're stuck to that disadvantage as well. But it was just to kind of remove toxicity from the game and people screaming at each other to change a class. But then
You're trying to remove toxicity from a game who I'm fairly sure is only staying relevant because of the porn made off of the game. Like, that's not gonna work.
I mean, and partially because of the competitive scene. The competitive scene is still pretty big.
Is it?
I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Me and Joey actually looked that up, like the Overwatch player base, and it was way bigger than we were expecting it to be. Like,
Yeah.
today.
That's because the competitive is huge. Like, Tanya, competitive Overwatch is just like, it's better than a lot of competitive things. Like you you'd be surprised how good you can actually get at the game.
Oh no, because it's a really fun game as well. That's the thing. Like, you can do like the 3v3s or whatever for fucking hours. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
small game ones like that, and then there's the seasonal events with stuff, and that's brilliant. Like, there's a lot of really good stuff on the game. It's just fucking. There's too much stuff that's, oh no, this isn't the game, you have to win, and then that's, why you stop playing it, because it's like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
See, like I only really found ranked fun at a point because you just absolutely demolish everyone in every quick play game. Because most people are just trying to have fun on that, so I'd only play ranked. But then ranked got shit, and I just felt like I had nothing to play other than like 3v. I hop on the old 3v3 with some of the boys sometimes, and that's really it.
Yeah.
So I just stopped playing it.
That was on the snow map, especially that one, that 3v3 one.
That was the first one
too
added.
much-
No, that was the original one.
Yeah, too much fucking games on that, man. Like, there's way too much.
Yeah. I mean, I like the addition of the new maps, so it made it seem fresh. But when you come back to that original, that OG snow map, that's when it was. That's where the real shit happened,
Yeah.
That was when you got pissed off at your friend. And you're like, "All right, we're going fucking snow map, and I'm gonna mess you up."
No, because what was it? It was like, you'd have a Bastion in the corner, then you'd have Symmetra turrets all over the place, and then you'd have a Torbjorn in the back, and then it was just, okay, let's wait in the back because
Oh yeah, and
nobody's gonna
they
pick
buffed
Genji.
Torbjorn and Bastion.
Yeah, because no one would cop. All you need to do is pick Genji and run in with the fucking the shot thing.
Yeah. Sometimes Symmetra, if you had a good Symmetra, that would mess you up, but
Yeah,
most of the time you can always get through that somehow.
It was a
But if you
fucking-
do it against like a brain dead team, it's so funny.
yeah, because none of them cop it. It's just Reapers who go in and like charge their ult by waiting for it to charge, and then they think that'll work, but it's just like, no.
Or he just like tries to shadow step in it, and then he just gets absolutely mauled.
Yeah, because it takes too long for him to put his arms down by his sides again.
Yeah.
I was actually a fucking class Torbjorn player. Not even joking, I remember being brilliant at him.
People underestimated Torbjorn. I remember I even picked him in like some really high stake competitive games, and it like completely swayed the game.
I used to play Capture the Flag with him, and I used to always capture the flag and bring it back, and I don't know how, but like I've
Capture
clips on
the
my
flags in
PlayStation.
Overwatch.
Yeah, they did a Capture
Yeah.
the Flag mode.
I'm a oldie.
Yeah.
I don't remember capture the flag at all.
You don't remember when they went past like 22 heroes?
The last hero I remember them releasing is Moira.
I remember playing it properly with Doomfist, but I remember going back to
He was
Oh,
one of-
Doomfist! No, Doomfist.
He's one of
came
my,
after Moira, right?
Yeah,
He-
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No, he
alright,
did- no, he
yeah,
can- no,
I
he
remember
can't.
Doomfist,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I thought Doomfist
was-
was in that launch.
He was one of my
playing it,
mains
like,
for a bit. When I
Doomfist
was
is-
coming near the end of the game, my competitive spree was one of my mains. It was pretty fun.
I remember Doomfist was the last player, or the last hero that came out when I regularly played it, so it was like... And I stopped playing it, but I'd come back and go into the fucking shooting range anytime there'd be a new person just to see what they're like, and then it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna play this game. I'll just go back to fucking Spider-Man or something, you know what I mean?
Just go and like grind Mortal Kombat for another 70 hours.
So anyway,
Gonna see if I can glitch Scorpion's testicle to the side of the screen or something.
Oh no, the Crypt on 11. I spent way too much time exploiting glitches on that one when they first came
I
out.
actually really liked the Crypt. I remember that actually really liking that when I had Mortal Kombat for a little bit before I sold it so I can buy GTA.
Yeah. I mean, on 11, it's like a whole separate game mode nearly. It's more than just that first person thing where you unlock stuff. It's like, you have a whole character, and there's shit to do, and it's full of references and stuff, and extra shit, and there's so much time spent on it. It turns Mortal Kombat into Destiny, kinda.
I remember really liking the, what's it called? I forgot what it was called, but it was like, there's like this tower, and you'd like fight enemies and go up this tower. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
The tower.
Yeah, oh, was it just called the tower?
On X, it was called the tower. On every other fighting game, it's called the ladder.
Oh, right. Yeah, I thought that was really fun. I played a lot of that just because, I don't know, it was just satisfying climbing up and getting to like the biggest guy.
That was the whole gimmick for Armageddon, because there was no like story for Armageddon. There wasn't like a definitive story ending. It depended on which character you bet the tower as, and there was
What's Armageddon?
Like, actual Mortal Kombat Armageddon. It was the 8th.
Oh,
it was the last.
Okay.
It was the last shit Mortal Kombat game before they rebooted it. But in saying that,
Right.
it has the best roster of characters. There's like 40 something characters on it or something. It's stupid how much people there's on it.
Oh,
that was
If they-
basically the like Smash Ultimate. Everyone is here before fucking that. It was just everyone that was in any Mortal Kombat game beforehand was in that game.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and new characters as well somehow. Like, it was disgraceful. I think
Two new characters, fucking Dagon and Revan. Whoa,
That's still
awesome
like,
lads.
yeah, no one knows who
boys.
they are. Like, it's just shit characters, man. Like, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel as well. Like, they have two characters called Chameleon. There's one guy called Meat who's just flesh. Like, he's just a person without skin. Then
Oh, yeah,
there's,
they really were scraping the bottom of the barrel.
yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
no,
It's
there's a
fucking-
guy in a fucking mocap suit, and his name is Mocap, but with a K.
Yeah, like,
It's-
and then there's Su Hao, who's the best Mortal Kombat character ever. The single greatest
fucking
character.
Su Hao.
Who they bring back occasionally in the newer games as references, but it's just like his dead body or like a severed head because of how
Yeah, 'cause
nobody
the fucking
at the development
developers
team
hate
likes
him.
him. Like, I think even in 11, your man, the cowboy guy, his like intro cutscene, he throws down a bag on the floor and Su Hao's head just fucking rolls out or something like that.
No, but even like in the tower mode, and you win as Su Hao, you get like a cutscene where it's like, oh, this man has gone on to become a god or the ruler of Outworld. And then like Su Hao's one is that he just fucking dies immediately, and then his soul just goes throughout the valleys, and that's it.
In saying that, they did have every cool Mortal Kombat character that existed at the time. Like, you could be like Shinnok, Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Goro, Kintaro, like all those cool characters as well, which was good. Like, if they did Armageddon again, but like they brought in all the newest characters they've introduced and they fixed the game so it wasn't 3D and it had an actual story, then they wouldn't need to make another Mortal Kombat game ever again.
Oh yeah, they made Motaro a fucking Minotaur for some reason.
Yeah, he's a centaur.
He just has two
Shut
horse
up.
legs. Like, he
Just
doesn't
cut
have
off his
four
hind
legs. Yeah. I know why they did it, but still.
Is it just so they could actually fit him on the loading screen or like on the character
No,
selection screen?
it's just because they didn't want to waste time coding in animations for
Oh, so
him
they were-
and like how he moves and shit. And
Too busy putting
just
like,
be weird.
meat in.
like, you know how you can like punch people off the stage and they go flying into like something and then they jump onto another stage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they couldn't do that with like Motaro because it just looked weird having like a fucking giant centaur looking thing fucking just flying into like a meat grinder and not have it make sense. But it's Mortal Kombat, but I don't know.
Yeah. In Injustice 2, Gorilla Grodd is so tall, and he's a gorilla, so he's constantly kind of crouched down because of the fact he's a gorilla. So when you duck down with him, he's still like the same height as everyone else.
I can imagine that getting really hard and or really annoying in a fighting game.
It's just visually really displeasing because you can never tell if he's blocking or not.
Yeah.
Like, you'll shoot him or something, and the bullet will go past his head, but it's like it should be going through his head nearly.
I'm playing the Force Awakens demo. Oh, I forgot the Lego Man talk now. That sucks.
Except for the Lord of the Rings Lego game. It's good that they have the dialogue in that. I don't think I'd be able to handle grunts and like weird noises. Remember Lego Batman 2 came out and it was the first one that had actual voices and that was the big selling point for it?
That'd be like the not buying it point for me.
Really? Alright. I mean, for a Lego game, yeah, but like...
For a Lego game, I feel like the characters have even more personality when they don't speak. I don't know.
Actually, that's kind of true, yeah. It's something special.
It kind
when
of
they do
forces
that
them
sort of
to like body language shit.
and have
and
practical
talk.
jokes and everything.
Yeah.
What's about blind people?
Yeah, because blind people are going to be playing Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, trying to do the
Yeah, oh, yeah.
fire level at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Oh yeah.
Imagine being blind trying to do that. Like that took us like 20 tries.
Holy shit.
Imagine being blind. Imagine being blind.
Imagine being...
Just close your eyes.
Just close your eyes, bro.
Oh, I'm so excited for the Complete Saga. For like they would do the reimagining.
Yeah.
I'm really
Have it-
excited for that one.
They have a mode on
Just want to see
the Complete Saga.
Lego
like the new
Dooku
one.
in HD.
I mean, it's just another more Star Wars content, and it's another Lego game.
Are they redoing them to with the way the Complete Saga did them originally? As in,
It's
Is
a
it
it's
gonna
it's
be
a
different
reimagining,
levels?
so yeah, I assume so. It's not a remake; it's a
will-
reimagining.
so will they actually have a Dooku boss fight on it?
I'm pretty sure,
Oh,
yeah,
hell
they
yeah.
should.
Because I remember he wasn't. Oh no, you could fight him. Yeah, but
Yeah, he did.
there was no. I don't think there was an Attack of the Clones fight for him, was there?
No. It was just Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. Can't believe they got Robert Englund, who's Freddy Krueger, to do the voice of Scarecrow on Injustice 2.
Oh my god. I can't believe they got Dave England from Jackass to voice. I want to know where Aaron McGeehee is right now.
Really fucking high.
Was he? Did he smoke weed?
I'd say all of them did. There's no way there's a single, like, straight edge member of Jackass.
Bam Margera.
I bet you all of them did cocaine as well.
Yeah, they were all fucking off.
They're on it.
I'd say.
How do you do that? How do you get your like dick bitten by a snake? I just can't.
I said
Can't
there was,
fathom it.
I said there was
He
padding
didn't get
in the
his
sock
dick
or
bitten
whatever.
by a snake.
There's, like,
oh,
in the
yeah,
sockies where there's
yeah,
padding
yeah,
in it, I'd
Oh
say.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
I actually watched that one
And the
recently. That's the
snake
thing.
and the snake doesn't have teeth. So
No, I mean just something like comparable to that. I'm pretty sure they've done something more painful than that anyway. Like I'm just shit. Like, how the fuck do you do that?
Steve got his ass bitten by a fucking snapping turtle.
Oh,
Those are like the bite of that is really fucking strong. Like
Yeah.
you don't know how like Coyote Peterson he got bitten by a snapping turtle and he had to wear like an armband and shit and it just so his arm just wouldn't break a bone. I think.
fuck.
And it was still painful as hell. I love hearing that at the end of every fucking
It actually sounded like it as well.
Sounds exactly like
Can I break the headset, man?
How do you even do this? Though?
Oh, it's a fucking mystery, man. Comedy.
joke.
Dara, never throw out that headset ever, please.
It's actually the best headset I've ever had. The fucking audio quality on it is bountiful.
Hey, yo, who picked me?